It's a me, Mario! Hey, so I'm back from New York, and that last bit I recorded in the Nintendo World store, which is an awesome place. I wanted to pick up a 3DS, but turns out not compatible with the European version, so I have to get an expensive one instead of one for like half the price of what it is here, since they cut the price. I had a lot of fun in New York, and it was really, well, overwhelming, really, to be honest. We went to see some awesome things. We even went to go see a musical, which isn't something I necessarily like, but Book of Mormon is the one we went to see, and it was kind of good actually. It was really funny. It wasn't as great as they say it was, but I guess what's controversial in the US isn't necessarily controversial in a country like the Netherlands, where we can pretty much do anything. But it was still fun, don't get me wrong. It was a really funny musical, made by the guys that made South Park, apparently. Didn't know that until I saw it. And actually, looking back on it, it does make sense. But anyways, this week's theme is movies, so let's move on to that. Actually went to a movie in New York. We went to Rise of the Planet of the Apes, and I have to tell you, I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm not going to. But that film is awesome. Alright, even if you're not into the Planet of the Apes or that sort of thing, I would recommend you to go see it because it's a really good film. And Tom Felton is in it, you know, Draco. That isn't the only film I watched this summer, because I like to watch a lot of films during the summer because that's when I have time to actually do that. And I actually wrote down, well, typed out which ones I've watched, so let me get the list. Let's see, I watched The Shawshank Redemption, and I can't believe I hadn't seen that yet. That was an amazing film. August Rush, that was cool if you're into music. Almost Famous is cool if you're into rock, or, well, the story behind music, really, the story for a band rather than for the music itself, and how rock and roll lives. I saw Clerks, which is a black and white film, but it was really fun, and then Clerks 2, which wasn't black and white, but they're both really funny. And really simplistic, but so funny. And Clerks 2, for a sequel that came out so much later, it was really good. I watched Rain Man, and I can't believe I hadn't seen that yet either. I mean, Dustin Hoffman based his character off of Kim Peek. I don't know if you know him, he's an idiot savant, a really well-known one. And I'm really interested in that sort of stuff, so I'm glad I saw that film. Primer, which was really interesting, and it was low budget, but really well executed. Go watch that. Hot Fuzz was funny. I like Simon Pegg. I also watched Burke and Hare, where he's also in that. Easy A, Inception, which I hadn't seen yet, and it wasn't all it was made up to be. I liked it, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't great. Good Will Hunting was really good. I like to see Robin Williams play serious characters. And The Man from Earth, a film I'd been looking for years, after my dad told me about it, but didn't remember the name, and now I finally found it and got to see it, and it was really good. It's basically one act. The characters are in a room talking about something. I'm not going to say what it is, because that'll basically spoil it. So go watch that. So that's one of the ways I've been keeping myself busy, watching a lot of films during the summer. I had a lot of fun in New York, and what more can I say? Go watch some of those films if you want. And Maddie, I will see you on Monday. DFTBA.